why the government keep their foot on our back, to make sure we don't get up there. When they ain't got our foot, when they ain't got their foot on our back, it's the rich folks. Why you think that they don't want to pay you that much when you're working for them? They just want to give you enough so you can pay your little bill, but you got to come back to work next week and start that all over again. They don't want you to make $100 an hour. They could pay you whatever the cost of living should be up to, and a little bit more. But right now, the cost of living of the gas, $4 and something. But of course, I seen one for $3.85 on my way here. I was like, whoa.
It'll change by the time you see it again.
Huh? It was like that last week. $3.85 when I drove from here back home. Now, if I go into Detroit, I seen it for like $3.39, $3.49.
No, I mean, it's going to get higher by the time you see it again.
Yeah. Same way the food is. All the food prices, ain't no food price came down. Eggs even went up more. Milk went up 7 cents.
Changed my diet.
I was like, man, if they ain't sticking their hands in one pocket, they got it in the other pocket. You got to basically hit your pocket, try to get them out your pocket. Because the government's going to be in there to get that money. They don't want you to have it just in your pocket. Spend that money buying that high food, high prices, rent, high price DTE bills. I mean, DTE done went up. I mean, everybody's going up. They trying to get that money. They want that money. And the government is not too keen on trying to stop them. That's why I said, maybe they should let me run for president. I'll put a stop to it, one way or the other.
Shit, the only reason they ain't charged for air because they know ain't nobody going for that.
Well, no, they do charge. Some places got air in the can now. It's bull crap, but it's, hey, you want, I mean, the same way they have oxygen in no tanks,
yeah,
and they sell them to you. Medical people sell them to you. Well, you're going to need this oxygen in the tank. Just stick it up your nose, you can breathe fresh air. They going to figure a way to make the money off of you. Some way, some fashion, some form. I become president? Nah. My first thing is to make sure everybody got a roof over their head. Food in their refrigerator, in their tummy, as well as bills should be paid correctly. So we got to issue out some stimulus checks to help the needy take care of that. The rich don't need no stimulus check now. They got them before. But with me in office, they ain't getting nothing. They gonna pay them taxes. Even if I got to go come up with something and we take all their money. You took everybody else that was poor. We gonna raise up the wages. Is gonna be raised. You give them a raise now because you know that you finna jack up the price on everything else. So basically, you getting that money right back. When they gave those stimulus checks, did not the price of things start going up? Rent, food, gas, electricity.
If that's the case, the prices should drop down. How much money they give Ukraine? Shit, the prices should be low as hell.
Oh, no. See, they getting them so they can get them used to that money so they can start using them. That's why they sent that money over there. They don't care about helping the people here in the United States, which they should be doing, other than sending money off somewhere else. So, well, they need food. What about the people here? They need food. They need clothing. They need a roof over their head. This might well be that they just throw a tent up somewhere and, well, that tent holds 100, stick 500 in there. They did it in prison. They put a tent up in Riverside. I was there because I was in one of the tents. I cut a big giant hole in that, hoping that they'd send us somewhere else, this and that. No, they didn't. So we had to set one of those 50-gallon drums on fire just to stay warm. They came and tried to tape it. But of course, you know, when the wind blowing during the winter time, they're going to get cold. They gave us all extra blankets. Of course, a lot of people didn't get their blankets. I took them. I mean, you got to understand, I got to stay warm. Man, you don't want to cut the hole in the tent. I said, oh, you are a witness? They thought about, no. It was just rumors. I said, okay, well, rumors is rumor. Rumors headed that you like getting pumped in the butt, do you? Man, I like, hey, it's a rumor. So don't spread a rumor that you ain't got facts to. But, yeah, I would put a halt to all that. Some way, some fashion or form, I would make it that the poor would have a house over there, a roof over their head, food in their stomach, as well as a decent job. But I think, well, Trump finna change all that for us felons. He got found guilty of 34 felons, and he get to run for president. So that means that we get to run for president too? We got felons, and probably not as many as he got. So y'all shouldn't stop us from running for president, any type of office. Let's not, well, have you ever been arrested? Trump was arrested. Maybe he didn't go to jail for that long, but long enough to get fingerprinted and let back out. But he got more felons than a whole lot of people I know. 34. And he is the worst, if you ask me. Grab him by the coochie. I mean, you screwed around on your wife and you got busted for it. That's why she wasn't there in the courthouse with you. I ain't going into that rapist. She know that you was messing around. Then you gonna claim, I never touched that girl. Yeah, right.
I thought he was talking about his wife.
Let's get this subscriber going. I need 25,000 subscribers. Let's see, can we get it going on? You feel me? Like Marvin Gaye. I think it was Marvin Gaye that said, let's get it on. Well, I'm quite sure that his wife probably didn't want to be touched by him either. Like, this wrinkled old thing. Man, get out of my face. Send me back to my country. I'd rather find somebody else that ain't grab him by the coochie Trump. But, yeah, people, help me out. My Cash App will be shown at the end of this or at the beginning. Help me be able to come up with ways to keep my editor on and me and gas so I can keep making these stories. If you care and love me and show me that you do, appreciate you. My haters, can y'all send me something too? I know y'all hate me, but don't you want to hear some more stories that you can hate on? Matter of fact, y'all need to start a club. The Hater Nate Boone Club. And the main hater, you could be the president of it. I vote you in. You talking about that you is not hating on me, you just asking questions. Asking questions is different from saying, oh, he's lying. If I'm lying, show us some proof. My followers and me want to see some proof on this. Just don't say something and you have no proof.
I got a question. Since he asked some questions, I got a question for him. Why you such a bitch? Answer in the comments.
He probably just can't help it.
He's jealous.
He jealous of me. You talking about ain't nobody recognize. I ain't asked nobody to recognize me or praise me or anything. I don't consider myself as no legend, but a lot of people tell me, "Hey man, you a legend." I said, "What you mean legend? You lived through all that. Just wasn't my time yet." I'm quite sure that when my time comes, hopefully they do it right, because if not, I'm coming back. But cremate me, please. And don't forget, help me out if you care. My Cash App will be put at the end of this. And I'm thinking about starting me a Patreon.
You talking about Patreon?
Yeah, Patreon. But I want to get a thing so people ask questions, I could do it live right then and there. When they send in their comments, I could answer what they want me to answer. I could talk to them, speak to them. Because I tell the people that be asking me, how do we reach you? Message to me. My name is Nate Boone Craft. I'm on Facebook. I'm on TikTok. I'm on YouTube, Instagram. Well, I think I said Instagram.
We might have to pick a day next time and do a little test flight, run a test for like a couple minutes to see about, because we might be able to do that on YouTube.
Do that online too. Have me live and talk.
Yep.
Yeah, because I would love to answer people questions immediately instead of me. I got to go through my phone to see who all asks and when. I catch a whole lot of that being under an hour and less. I always try to catch them when they come to my phone and answer them. And it seems like my haters know what time to catch me. Especially the one that catch me like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, 2, 3 a.m. and so forth. I'm always up at that time. I mean, that's the time that I got up in prison to go to the kitchen and start preparing the food. And as well as when I worked in the carpenter shop. That's how I made weapons.
Allegedly.
Man, I ain't saying allegedly. I made them. I ain't gonna say allegedly. See, other people can only say, well, allegedly. No, I ain't allegedly. I did it. If they don't like it, that's their problem. I gave all this information up on everything I ever did in my life to the government. Told them, hey, I want to make sure y'all can't never come back on me on nothing. So I'm going back all the way till I was 9. First murder. But yeah, be careful out there.
Like, share, comment, subscribe, and keep hating.